Commander! What's the meaning of this shuffle? You should be training. You know very well that this is what this is about. Do you really need to go that far to beat Ryman? That's nothing for you to concern yourself with. Get back to your training. There's no need to do that to the Ryman team. We have more than enough ability to win by ourselves. We can even win with our eyes closed. Please stop this dirty trick. Sharp, there's no need to competing if you can't concern in a victory. You know that more than anyone. Gah! Don't tell me you think they're the legendary Inazuma 11. What? You fool! The Inazuma 11 are ancient history. Besides, additional measures have already been taken. My plan is to just want several means to confirm our inevitable victory. And victory is everything. Don't you forget it! Ah! Evans, you're here. Take a look at this. I made a special request to the governor to borrow it and he agreed.
Wow, I didn't know the school even had such a big bus.
Impressive, isn't it? You know, we could always give it out for a spin. Have an inaugural test drive on the bus. Everyone, let's go. Come on. No choppy chop.
Huh? What's wrong, Bobby?
It's just...
I don't want to get on that bus. I've got a bad feeling about it.
Ho, be quiet now, Bobby. Oh, you don't want to go out and do the silliest things.
A bad feeling about it. Incidentally, Mr. Winterseen, how did you get your suit all dirty like that?
Well,
Guys, look, Sorry to barge in, but do you guys have a moment? I'm sure I put down it in the club room, but it disappeared. You know, my notebook. The notebook, you guys. Your notebook?
Oh, you mean the notebook which contains all of the team's secret techniques and weaknesses? I don't know anything about that.
What? Mr. Wintersea, you just described it perfectly.
Oh, goodness, no, I was just guessing. That's all. I don't know anything about it.
I'd hate to think that it got into the hands of Royal Academy. Mark, I think we'd better help Celia look for her notebook. Everyone, let's find Celia's notebook as quickly as we can. That's strange. It doesn't seem like anything else has gone missing. I've looked everywhere for that notebook. What could have happened to it? Hardly anybody else know about that notebook. That reminds me, what happened to Bobby? I thought he was supposed to be here. Is he looking for the notebook somewhere else? Don't you think he's been acting strange lately? Today, really? I haven't noticed anything, but do you think there's something's up? The notebook. I think Bobby knows something about it. What? Wait a minute. What are you trying to say?
Now that you mention it, he does seem a little odd, and he often disappears during training. Is he a magician?
And after all that time we spent searching for the Inazuma drop manual, he somehow managed to find it by himself. Wait a minute, Bobby wouldn't do anything wrong. We've been friends ever since we were in America together. Whenever I had a problem, I could always rely on him. He's the kind of person who always helps someone in need. Why would you even think he might have stolen Celia's notebook? Bobby! Bobby!
I'm sorry. This notebook that you were looking for?
But Bobby, why do you...
Bobby, were you the one who stole it?
Bobby, did you really do it? Why? Why would you?
Come on, Bobby, we deserve an answer. Okay, if you all come back to the bus, I'll tell you everything. Ah, my students are back. You've come back at last. For my sake, shall we just forget about that notebook and get back to our test drive? What's the matter? Come on, everybody, on to the bus.
Everybody, listen. Do not get on that bus. Wintersea has sabotaged the bus. Look, see how easily this brake cable came off? What? What? I can't even imagine what would happen to us if we'd taken that bus.
I have no choice but to cancel the mission I was provided to. It has been compromised.
Mission?
The Ryman 11 were supposed to meet a sticky end on that bus. Then Royal Academy would have been victorious. That was my mission.
Mr. Wintersea, you're supposed to be our teacher. How could you do such a thing? Wintersea, were you a spy for Royal Academy all along?
Huh, I wouldn't have all been so much easier if it wasn't for you meddling kids who just get on that stupid bus. You will rue this day. And Bobby, my boy, you won't get away with this so easily either. I may have not succeeded this time, but you're mistaken if you think you can ever beat Royal Academy.
Hey, wait! Bobby, what are you doing? Cool it, Mark. You've got a big game ahead of you. If anyone has to risk their safety, it should be me. Bobby, what are you going to do? Go back to the base, to the club room, and take another look at Celia's notebook. It explains everything I've written there. Sorry, Mark. Okay, team, leave Mr. Wintersea to me. I'll give him a private show of my kicking ability. Mark, Bobby's right. We shouldn't do anything reckless. Let's get back to the club room and see what Celia's notebook can tell us. Blast! Bobby, I still believe in you. Just make sure you come back! Everybody, I'm sorry. Join Ryman. I have been spying on you with Mr. Wintersea and sending the data to Royal Academy. But when I found out about his plan to sabotage the bus, I came to my senses. While I was playing for Royal Academy, I wasn't free to play my own style of soccer. But playing soccer with Ryman felt totally different. Though I took back the notebook from Mr. Wintersea, Royal Academy already had the data. I don't expect you to forgive me. I just hope that you are careful at your next match. I don't think Royal Academy will stop this. There are probably more traps to come. That's where it ends. Bobby. So the Academy already know all about us now? That's right. I bet Bobby's run off with Wintersea now, that traitor. You're right. And to think he was trying to sound cool when he left. He's not even cool. How could you say that? Hold on. Yes, maybe Bobby was a spy to begin with, but he was also the one who came to our rescue. I guess that's true. So we should have faith in him. He risked everything to leave us this message. Nelly, have you heard already? Don't forget that Wintersea was the coach. Do you know what this means? What? What should we do? Come to the headmaster's room. My father's there, so we can ask him if he knows anyone who could take over as coach. Alright, who's gonna be the new coach? Tell us everything. Mark, I just heard the news from Nelly. Are you gonna be the new coach, Mr. Ryman, man? I feel responsible for what happened to Mr. Wintersea. I'm sorry it ended up like this. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. I'm sorry about what happened to him. I'm sorry he had to fall for his dirty tricks. The exact same thing happened 40 years ago. It was when the Inazuma 11 vanished.
Mark, this is the only perfect opportunity to tell you that.
Yes, sir.
To help you meet to this end, allow me to suggest a much more suitable coach to you. Who? You? Are you gonna be the new coach? Mark, go to the Rai Rai Noodle restaurant in the shopping area. You expect us to go to the noodle factory?
Rai? Father, why there?
That's where you'll find him, an old classmate of mine, an old friend of mine, the former captain of the Inazuma 11.
What? He's the captain of the Inazuma 11?
By the gods, is this true?
You mean I'll finally get to meet a real member of the Inazuma 11? That's crazy. I bet he must be an amazing coach. Alright, let's go to the Rai Rai Road station. Just hold on, Bobby. I'll be there to help you as soon as I can.
Alright, I'll give it all to New back here. Come on, pack it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Oi, lad! You can't just walk here, you are not open yet. Huh?
Sorry, I'm looking for the captain of the Inazuma 11.
What? What did you say?
We're members of the Ramen Junior High Football Club.
Football club? You know, back in my day, we don't play.
We've lost our coach, and we won't be able to play against Royal Academy without one.
Hold the phone.
We really don't want to lose them, so please.
Look, lad, you're speaking to the wrong man. This is just a noodle restaurant. I have no time for football. But you can have football soup if you want.
Okay.
Now beat it.
But
I don't want to have to tell you again, young man. Beat it.
I'm sorry. That's strange. The governor really did tell us to come here, though. Maybe I should wait here and see if any of the Inazuma 11 show up.
This guy must be the coach. We meet again, Mark. So, you finally ended up at this restaurant's door.
What do you mean?
Well, you came here to meet the Inazuma 11, didn't you?
So the Inazuma 11 do come to this restaurant?
Yeah, they're here more often than not.
Is that so? How do you know all about this? In that case, I'll wait until they turn up.
Oh, so you didn't see any of them this time? Well, even if you wait, they're not guaranteed to show up. Besides, I think you've already met one of the Inazuma 11 in someplace else.
Huh? What do you mean?
You met Arthur Sweet at the river bank, right? They used to call him Ryman's Iron Wall. He was a defender for the Inazuma 11, didn't you know?
What? Mr. Sweet was one of the Inazuma 11? But how would you know that?
I used to be a reporter for a football magazine. I'm just a fan who dreams of seeing the Inazuma 11 reunited again, like the good old days.
Wow, that's a great story. Thanks for telling us, Mr.
The name's Smith, Gregory Smith. Don't mistake it with Iron Smith.
Thanks, Mr. Smith. I can't believe Mr. Sweet used to be in the Inazuma 11. I gotta tell him that. Wait, just hang on a second. I bet he'd agree to be our new coach. Let's go and ask him.
Hey Mark, wait, I haven't finished yet.
Thanks, Miss Smith. I'm off to the riverbank. See you later. I'm in a hurry.
Wow, that boy doesn't hang around. When it comes to football, nothing else matters. He's just like Dave used to be. Long time no see. Oh, it's you. The years haven't treated you well, old-timer. Speak for yourself. Huh. You still on the force? You could say that. So why are you really here? So after 40 years, you're still chasing? Yup. You're as stubborn as I am. It's not that easy to let go. I'd rather die chasing him than give up. Well, it's your choice. Good luck to you. But I may not have to wait much longer. I'm about to catch him red-handed. Good for you. It's not really any of my concern anymore, though, is it? You're more spineless than I thought. Say what you want. I don't care. Today's just full of people dredging up painful memories. You mean that boy? It's been 40 years, Seymour. Maybe this is just a thing to stir you into action. You owe it to Dave.